Olivia must move on because Spencer has moved on, or has he? Coop is catching the pressure from Sky, and it's Billy Bean's birthday. What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another All-American video. And in this video, we are breaking down season 5, episode number 8. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out when I post All-American content right here on the channel, because I'm your good sis you love to talk TV with. And without further ado, let's talk about what went down in episode number 8. First and foremost, y'all, I enjoyed episode 7 much more than I enjoyed episode 8, but episode 8 wasn't bad. If you're not new here, then you already know I'm like that dragging on. I am so over Spencer pining after Olivia. I am even more so over the idea that Olivia can't stand the idea that Spencer might be moving on, and she just has to do something in spite of that. Because, like, girl, y'all aren't together because of you. Y'all aren't together because you chose an article over your relationship, because you were hyper focused on your ambition tied to a article as if that was the one thing that you needed in your entire life, and that nothing would be the same if you would have handled it better or differently. So to watch her in this episode, not only just struggling with the breakup, because I get struggling with the breakup, but being spiteful in that she's gonna take this dude that she knew before because she can't go dateless because Spencer's coming with a date, and she done found out about that, and then she got smoked for Coop because Coop done told her the truth a time or two. So now she's making it awkward for Coop to live there and kicking out all this aggression and weird energy. I'm just like, I don't care. And I'm so over it. If anything, I just want Olivia to take accountability for all of the decisions that she has made and all of her actions. And yes, where you're at right now is uncomfortable. Yes, it feels bad. Yes, you could be struggling with it, but like, don't struggle with also accepting accountability for the fact that you are actually living a life that is the result of your choices. You're not a victim here, Olivia. Nobody did this to you. You literally did this to everyone else. And the resulting relationships, the resulting energy, the resulting lack that you feel is a direct result of all of the choices that you made. Like, it's really just that simple. And I caught myself having to remind myself while watching this of like, okay, Erica, they are freshmen in college. So some of this we're going to chalk up to them just being young and being dumb and that just happening. But again, I just really struggle with Olivia's entitlement, specifically as it relates to Spencer, because she's had time and chance to shift things. So for us to be watching the post-SPELIVIA era and still having to, by way of the writers, kind of like forcing us to sympathize with her about some stuff that she could have changed and she was 100% in control of, I'm just kind of like, I don't care and I don't sympathize. I really, really don't. I think her taking accountability for me would look like her going to this party solo. Like, the dude Noah, I'm trying to like really place it, y'all, because I didn't go back and rewatch the first half of this season. But the dude Noah is either from the LA Tribune. Wasn't this the dude that took her article before? Or is this one of the dudes from her little writers group that Spencer didn't know about because she got a bunch of writer friends? Regardless, this dude was in the picture before. How do you think that looks to Spencer that y'all are now on a date because you don't like the idea that he's on a date with some girl that he met after you, but you gonna go and pull up your little faux date from while y'all were together? Do we not understand that looks like, oh wait, there was something there all along and I had a little suspicion or whatever and now I was right? But no, it doesn't. No, you don't think about that because one, Olivia's not thinking about him. Like, the dialogue that they specifically used with Olivia in this episode was wild to me, because her saying it's weird seeing him move on before me. I'm like, girl, so it's not weird that he's moving on. You're just mad that he's doing it before you. It's almost like she's in competition with Spencer. And I'm just like, girl, none of this is actually rooted in like love or like deep desire. Like, the competition that you're speaking of, or this spite that you have, is not rooted in actual love. So like, what am I actually supposed to grab onto, writers? Like, what am I actually supposed to hold on to? And I get that like All American has a cult following, and SPELIVIA specifically has a cult following, but like at this point we're like grasping on straws if y'all really want me to hope for them, because sis is still not giving redeemable. Like, it's weird seeing him move on before me. Girl, so you'll be fine with him moving on if you had moved on first and hurt him first? Girl, like, I just can't. I really just can't. And I think that it's like moments like that kind of like tamper the episode for me. It being Billy's birthday and the roast was brilliant. I felt like the roast was really just an excuse for everybody to tell the damn truth. So like, as they're roasting everybody, like specifically roasting Billy, but then roasting each other, I'm just like, well, it needed to be said. And I guess if we're going to say it, like, go ahead and say it as a jokey joke. That was kind of cool. But then I also don't care about Billy's ambitions. Like, Grace really confronting him, I thought was brilliant in this episode. Like, calling it out, calling the thing a thing about how selfish he is. I get it, Laura. You're his wife. You've chosen to, you know, reconcile with him and forgive him and support him and all of that. But I also think that you should have been the one to also point out how selfish it is. Because Billy, whether you want to believe it or not, and it's so annoying to me, y'all. It is so annoying to me how much Billy and Olivia are alike. And I don't know if y'all are catching it or if I'm just really, really, really sensitive to it. But the way that Billy's like, no other coaching job like this is going to ever come around again. Says who? Olivia said the same thing specifically about the article. Like, this was the once in a lifetime chance for her to set her. Like, says who? Are y'all passing tomorrow? Like, do y'all have plans to like not live tomorrow? Like, I really do not understand, Billy. You have been a successful coach. You have won countless championships and fought really hard. Everybody knows that the last championship was taken from you, and like, you still get credit for that because the refs effed that up. And you are doing really, really well, which you saw at the top of this episode, as principal, which is doing nothing but furthering your grounding in great leadership and better positioning you to hopefully not only be a head coach of a college team, but also set you up for the NFL. Like, Billy Baker, cut it. The moment that he said that no other opportunity to coach college will come around like this, I was like, oh, so you just selling yourself damn short. Because at the end of the day, there would be other opportunities. If you really feel like you're a really great coach, then there would be opportunities. And the fact that you are so hyper fixated on capitalizing on the demise of this particular program versus thinking that you're good enough to actually have somebody offer you a college coaching position straight out with a program that's not potentially about to be suspended by the NCAA, that's not under any type of struggle and strife or bad press, speaks a lot about your confidence and what you actually think about yourself, Billy. The fact that you really think that the only chance that you're going to have to ever be a college coach is when a program is about to be exiled by the NCAA and your ace boon, you know what, from high school happens to be the athletic director. That's the only way that you're going to make it to the next level. It's wild to me. It's really, really wild to me. And then it also means that maybe you aren't ready to go to the next level. If you think that this is the only way that you can get in through the back door or cracking the back window and then sliding through like some little raggedy ass snake, maybe your ass is really not ready. But point blank period, your record showed that you would be. He could literally spend 2 or 3 more years as principal at Crenshaw, really establish that school. That school is moving in a really great direction because I think that Carter did a phenomenal job setting it up as well to excel academically and like make additional headlines and news outside of just football to show the amazing leader that you are. You would have been primed and ready to be able to go anywhere that you wanted to when it came to college coaching. The same way that once you get to the college level, you're going to stay there for about 5 to 8 years before you'll come and get selected to maybe coach in the NFL. Like, Billy, you're young, you are talented, but you're also selfish and narcissistic. And it came out in this episode and I'm over it. Again, I think that also tempered the episode for me. I do not care about Billy's ambitions or his feelings because I don't feel like he cares enough about everybody else's. Yes, there was a cute moment of him going to Jordan and asking Jordan first, but I also feel like it's hella selfish of him to ask Jordan to stay at this school just so that he could be able to coach him when he knows good and goddamn well that even when they were in high school, he chose Spencer over Jordan. And now all of a sudden he's supposed to, Jordan is supposed to believe just because you say so that now you gonna be my guy. Meanwhile, Spencer is there. Like, no, Billy. So yes, Olivia and Billy tempered the episode for me. I'm just watching like, I really don't give a damn about what y'all want or how y'all feel, because y'all don't care enough about the people who feelings are always not being considered. And shout out to Alicia. I didn't even know Mama's name at the top of the episode because I'm just like, okay, this is Rebound Girl, and that's what I've been saying in my head. But I really understood her point and her position by the end of the episode, and I do think that she was trying her best to support Spencer and honor his feelings. However, Mama is catching feelings of her own. She's definitely developed feelings for Spencer. She's definitely trying to move out of this casual place that she decided that they needed to be in, which also made sense when she decided to like preposition that to Spencer. However, it's a lot. Watching the person that you are banging every night and that you are like falling for now all of a sudden put you on a back burner at this event and can't stop gawking at this girl on stage that is his ex, that is a whole damn lot. And I think that she was 100% right and telling Spencer that he needed to go back or go forward, but stop staying in the middle, stop being stuck here. I am still just so like flabbergasted as to why Spencer is so deeply like just affected by this. You and Olivia are not beefing. Y'all are actually okay. In this episode, we're like watching them watch each other feel resentful about not being together, but know that they aren't good together and then want to be friends. It's like, I'm really at a loss for honestly what Spencer is missing. I get what Olivia is missing because Spencer literally pedestalized this girl and put her first in every bit of their relationship. But Spencer, what exactly are you missing from your relationship with her? Because for the most part, once y'all entered the romantic era, aside from y'all having sex all the damn time, she did not prioritize you. So what exactly are you missing? The sex? What exactly has you distraught? I'm just very, very confused. If anything, she showed up more for you as a person when y'all were not romantically linked. So I'm just really, really flabbergasted as to why we're in this place where we have to watch Spencer sulk and stare for minutes at a time. Now, let's go back to Miss Grace real quick, because shout out to her for putting two and two together and figuring out that Billy's ass is considering taking the GAU head coach position. Again, I loved her reading him. I actually love her keeping it from Spencer too. Like, once she picked up on it, she didn't actually speak on it to Spencer, but she did speak on it to Billy, and I think that there's going to be more of that to come. I haven't watched the little teaser yet, y'all, so I don't know. In a preview video, I'll talk if they actually show her holding Billy more accountable. I think it's time for Spencer to think about leaving. If Billy takes this job, it might be time for Spencer to go ahead and get on up out of there. But again, I'll talk about that in a preview video, depending on what they actually show. Now, in this episode, I'm not here for Jordala. Let me be clear. I'm still not here for Jordala. However, I do enjoy watching Jordan be a good person, a good man. And when he goes to apologize to Layla towards the end of the episode, I'm like, okay, I can deal with this, because he completely flies off the damn handle. When Layla reveals that she like saw Simone at Brinkston, and he knew that meant a little bit more than what she was alluding to with Olivia, and he gets all pissed because she actually revealed it to Simone versus him actually figuring out how he wanted to do it. He's like, she's gonna think I lied, she's gonna think I did, she's gonna think, because you did. Like, just own it. What is up with these bakers not being able to own the decisions that they make? You did not tell her the moment you developed feelings. You lied. You did not tell her when you all kissed. You lied. You're still lying and hiding from y'all's friends. So, like, let's call the thing a thing. And you trying to sit up here and lay Layla's ass out behind it because she's trying to come up for some air and come up with some truth and salvage a relationship that she actually didn't seem like she was prioritizing or give a damn about anyway, which was, it's a whole other story. That don't have nothing to do with you, sir. You have to own your own decisions, Jordan. You have to allow yourself to atone and be accountable to all of the consequences that come with the actions that you made. And by the end of the episode, it seems like he actually got that. I felt like he was a jerk to Layla, and then he realized that, and then he came back and he was very nice, and I'm like, okay, cool, I guess I can deal with this. I don't like the idea of him actually deciding to stay and play for his father. I think Billy already have shown you quite a bit who he is and what he's about, and yes, people can change, but not that quickly, and I think that he should go ahead and take his chances at Wilmot. He was very, very excited about Wilmot at the top of the episode, so much so that he even was trying to protect Spencer. So, okay, I will say that Jordan is thinking about Spencer's feelings. Alicia is thinking about Spencer's feelings. But Olivia, no. Billy, no. But he is thinking so much about Spencer that he literally switches his tune and decides to like downplay how much he really, really likes Wilmot when Spencer walks into the room at the top of the episode. And I think that if that was like the case and you're really, really into it, Jordan, still go there. He gonna still be your damn daddy. And Billy has not been exposed or held accountable enough to have grown in the ways that you need him to grow to be your college coach. So even if he has the best intentions in the world and the best hopes in the world, I don't think that he is going to be able to rise to the occasion and actually be the collegiate coach that Jordan would need to push him to be able to prep to be in the NFL. I just don't think that he has it right now. Billy Beane has been given entirely too much, and he feels entitled to a lot. And yes, in this episode we did get to watch him grappling with the decision, so I do respect the fact that the writers didn't just have him decide immediately without fully considering anybody. But him like kind of pushing back with Grace and not showing enough remorse for me or shame as Grace was speaking told me all I needed to know in reference to Billy still maintaining a certain level of entitlement. And I'm just being honest based off of what I see. Now, in other news, Coop and I think this girl's name is Sky that she dating. Sky wants her to move out. And for the life of me, I could not figure out why she kept pressing Coop. And I love that Coop was like, stop talking about this. Stop asking me to move out this damn Beverly Hills mansion. But then by the end of the episode, we realize it's because Patience is there and she's feeling a little bit insecure. And I'm like, girl, if you don't just say that. But again, they are young, so they're not going to be able to articulate and speak to exactly how they're feeling. You don't always have the language when you're younger. So, okay, cool, girl, we get it. But that is when it finally made sense to me, because at this point, or before that was actually revealed, I was like, girl, at this point, you're just being a damn nuisance. And you want me to move up out of this Beverly Hills mansion that I'm not paying no damn rent for to go and pay LA rent prices for? Why? For why? Oh, you still don't got an answer? Because it's not making any kind of sense. The math ain't mathing, Sky. And you know it, girl. Let me calm down because I was getting a little agitated. I think that's it. Is that everything that happened in the episode? I believe that's everything that happens in the episode, y'all. Now it's your turn. Let me know what you thought about the episode in the comment section down below. Billy is about to take the GAU job. Maybe Layla and Jordan are finna go public. I already done read Olivia. At the end of the episode, she goes ahead and kisses this boy because I guess she's about to thrust herself into forcing herself to move on. When I tell you, I really don't care. I will tune back in and be invested in Olivia Baker as a character when I see her less entitled, more accountable, and actually pursuing things that are going to bring her joy as a person. Because even this article became a super healthy obsession that didn't actually make her happy. And I'm tired. I'm tired of watching Spencer's misery, but I also am tired of watching this character who was set up to rebound from some of the most traumatic and life-changing decisions and things that happened in her life to become happy and joyful and in love, and now we're just still sitting here looking at a different version of misery. Like, I don't give a damn anymore. But that don't mean that y'all don't have to give a damn. If you do, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel about it. Don't let me know how you feel about how I feel, because I don't even give a shit about that, just to be quite honest. Yes, I'm still on that in 2023. Olivia Superstands, this is not the place for you to come and argue with me about how I feel about Olivia. You feel how you feel, I feel how I feel. And we both go on and live happy lives. Okay? Subscribe if you're new and you like the video, as I will be giving you more week to week, as well as going live to talk about the television series. Check out my All-American Homecoming breakdown for episode 8. I cannot wait to get into that because y'all know I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed and I gotta know what's going on. And I watched this first, so I haven't seen it yet. But subscribe, like the video, post your comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.